She was wiping down tables in the back of the cafe when the organizer rushed in, flustered, phone in hand. The acoustic act just canceled. We've got 10 empty minutes before the main headliner. Anyone, anyone, know someone who can play? Heads turned, but no one answered. Customers sipped their drinks, scrolling on their phones. Musicians loitered near the stage, tuning instruments, too proud to offer help unless it guaranteed applause. Then someone jokingly pointed at her. What about her? Bet she knows 3 chords. Laughter followed. She looked up, quiet, her apron dusted with flour from the kitchen. The organizer, out of options, shrugged. You play anything? She didn't answer at first. Then slowly she nodded. A moment later, she was sitting on a stool under soft amber lights, borrowed guitar in hand. No fanfare. Just silence. She didn't have a set list. Didn't even clear her throat. And yet, when her fingers touched the strings, everything stopped, The song began as a whisper, barely above a breath. A melody that seemed familiar and foreign all at once. The lyrics unfolded slowly, painting images of lost cities, broken promises, and unspoken hopes. It wasn't just a song. It was a story, and everyone in the room could feel it. Phones went down. Cups paused midair. People leaned forward. The barista mouthed, "Who is she?" No one knew. She hadn't said her name. What they didn't realize, what they couldn't have guessed, was that this woman had once filled stadiums. That before the tabloids dragged her name through mud, before she vanished without a trace, she was a chart-topping artist who walked away from the industry after discovering something that nearly destroyed her. Back then, she had it all. Fame, money, adoration. But behind the curtain was a contract inked in secrets. The kind that came with a silence clause and a threat she took seriously enough to disappear. She spent years off the grid, sleeping in shelters, taking odd jobs, never staying in one place long. Not because she was broken, because she was rebuilding. That night at the cafe, as she played, her old life flickered at the edges of the crowd. A local journalist who once covered music festivals sat in the back booth. He narrowed his eyes, phone hovering uncertainly, mouth slightly open. The second song began, an unreleased track that had only been performed once, then buried by her label. A song fans had begged for. A melody no one was supposed to hear again. And now it was echoing from a tiny cafe stage in the middle of nowhere. As whispers spread, people pulled out their phones. Live streams began. The clip went viral before she'd even finished her set. Hashtags exploded. #hashtag mystery singer. #hashtag open mic legend. #hashtag is it really her? But she didn't notice. She was still playing, eyes closed, lost in the world she'd created. By the time the headliner finally arrived, the crowd wasn't interested. They weren't here for anyone else anymore. They demanded an encore. The organizer, stunned, whispered, "Do you want a headline?" She smiled. Not because she needed the spotlight, because this time she chose it. Backstage, a young performer approached her, wide-eyed. "That song, it felt like it was about me." The woman looked at her and replied, "It was about all of us." By dawn, the cafe's name was trending globally. News outlets scrambled for details. Her image, grainy and low-res, plastered on every social media platform. Still, no one could confirm her identity. But deep in the music industry's inner circles, panic was setting in. They recognized her voice. And worse, they recognized the message in her music, Because in every lyric she sang that night was a veiled reference to what they tried to hide. A buried truth. A coded warning. And she had just slipped it through under the guise of melody. She was no longer just a performer. She was a signal. Some said she vanished again the next day. Others swore they saw her at a subway station, humming that same tune. One fan claimed she left behind a napkin with a handwritten verse on it, lyrics that matched an unreleased song rumored to expose everything. But no one could confirm. She was gone. Or maybe she had just gone underground again.